The 4-5 New York Yankees travel to the Trop to take on the 5-4 Tampa Bay Rays. Earlier in the week, the Yankees shipped off right fielder Dian Viciedo to Detroit in return for relief pitcher JOBA Chamberlain, who's making his return to the New York Yankees. We'll start things off with the Rays' Jake Odorizzi on the bump, making his second start of the season, 0-1 with a 1.8 ERA so far. 3-0 count to Jacoby lead off the ball game, and he draws a 4-pitch walk. And what does Jacoby Ellsbury do when he's on first base? We all know this by now. Jacoby Ellsbury takes off for second base, gets in there easily. That's his team-leading 6th stolen base of the season. So he's on third after a grounder moves him over, and then Brian McCann comes up and takes his team-leading 12th hit for a double into right center. That'll get against the wall. Jacoby scores, and McCann gets into second. It's a 1-0 Yankees lead. To the bottom of the first we go now with Luis Severino on the bump for the Yankees, 0-1 so far, making his second start, a 3 ERA on the season. 1 out, John Jaso goes into left field past Headley's glove at first base. He's on first with a base knock. Next batter in the inning, Evan Longoria. And he's got a bit of the same into the same gap in left field once again. Back-to-back singles for Tampa. Sets up first and second now for the cleanup hitter with 1 out, Kevin Kiermaier, who takes Severino into center field, lands in front of Ellsbury. 1 run in John Jaso will come around to score, and it's a tie ball game at 1. And then with 2 outs in the inning, Steven Souza comes up with runners on the corners. The 2-2 count, chases the slider. Steven Souza goes down swinging. So it's 1-1 as we head to the top half of the second for Robert Refsnyder, the former Arizona Wildcat. Takes it to deep left field into the porch. Nice effort by John Jaso to try to bring it back, but Robert Refsnyder is able to take it yard, his first of the season. Hopefully many more. Yankees up 2-1. Head to the bottom half of the second where Luis Severino calmed down. Gets Asdrubal Cabrera to ground out to start the inning. Greg Bird fields it himself, steps in the bag. To the bottom of the third we go where he had the strikeout pitch working as well. He gets Evan Longoria to go down swinging. Next batter up is the cleanup man, Kevin Kiermaier, with 2 outs. Runner on second, 2-2 count, swings to the high cheese. 96 high cheese onto the gun. And now we head to the bottom half of the fifth. 2 outs, Ryan Brett. Little flash of the lever from Luis Severino, showing off he can make some plays in the field. It's still 2-1 as we head to the bottom half of the 8th when JOBA Chamberlain makes his first appearance, returning to the Yankees. Desmond Jennings lines it off JOBA's left knee. Bird fields it, but there's no one to cover first, so Desmond Jennings has an easy single. He's on first. Next batter up is Brian Brett, who draws a full count walk. Sets up first and second, nobody out for John Jaso. A wild pitch in the dirt gets away from McCann, so the runners move up to second and third with nobody out. So JOBA will walk John Jaso intentionally to purposely load the bases and set up the force play at any base. Shane Victorino, the flying Hawaiian, comes in a pinch run for Jaso at first. So bases loaded, nobody out. Evan Longoria comes up and he delivers a slow roller into center field. Fielded by Ellsbury. 1 and 2 will come around to score, and Tampa has the lead. 3-2 Rays over the Yankees now. That'll knock JOBA out in his return. His first appearance since returning to the Yankees brings in Andrew Miller to face the lefty on lefty. Kevin Kiermaier takes the 3-1 pitch into right field for a base knock. Judge Fields' runner comes around to score, and the Rays are now up 4-2 over the Yankees. To the top of the 9th we go as Jake McGee comes on to close out the ball game. 2-run lead so far in 4 appearances. He's got 4 saves, no runs given up with 1 out. A-Rod comes up. He takes one into left field past Asdrubal Cabrera at short. And since A-Rod's not so fast, they're going to bring in Ronnie Torreyes to pinch run. So Torreyes on first brings up Brian McCann. Full count. He draws a full count walk, sets up first and second now with 1 out, and as Jose Perella comes the pinch run for McCann, so Perella and Torreyes on base, and the 2-0 pitch to Greg Bird as he grounds into a 4-6-3 double play to end the game. Bird is the word that every Yankee fan is screaming at their TV, because he just ended the ball game as the Rays come away with the win by a score of 4-2 here at Tropicana. over the Yankees. Player of the game honors go to John Jaso, goes 2 for 3 on the day with a double, single, scores on the day as well. Evan Longoria went 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Kevin Kiermaier 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Johnny Venters gets the W for the Rays. And Jake McGee gets his 5th save of the season, while JOBA Chamberlain picks up in his first appearance, returning to the Yankees, picks up the loss in the Yankees' 4-2 loss here in Tampa to the Rays. As with that being said, that'll wrap things up here for this edition of Yankees Baseball. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye.